Okay, we are back. Loving You Trifille Volume 5. I think we skipped one of the Trifilles, or I can't remember if it was a Trifille or if it was like another set that had 3 girls in it. I don't know. These Lovin' You sets range from very affordable to just absolutely stupid. Like stupid prices on some of these ones. There was one with 3 girls that was like called Andromeda or something like that. And it was more than $1,000 US for the box. Like, it was crazy. And I don't even know what was so special about it. But yeah, we're not doing those ones. I like breaking cards. I like breaking these boxes. I like giving a lot of content to this channel. But oh, hell no, I'm not spending over $1,000 for a box of cards. Even wrestling cards, I wouldn't spend that much. All right, so I don't know why we're showing that one first. Trifille Volume 5. We have Yuna Ogura. We have Jun Kasai or Kasui. I don't know. Kasui. We've seen her before. She was in one of the other Trifilles that we opened. I think number 2. And Cocoro. Cocoro Asano. All right, so we've got the triple of these girls. I believe that this was the first Trifille box where they didn't have 2 different boxes. All the boxes before, they had 2 different boxes with 2 different covers. This one just has like a different cover on the back. So you can put it on the shelf that way, or you put it on the shelf that way. Because the whole dual box thing, that's what got me screwed, was because I kept buying both boxes, but then they're exactly the same product inside. It's just if you want to open the different colored box with the different decoration on the front. I like this better. I think this is a better way of doing it. It's just making it so that there's 2 different sides to it, and you don't have to like pick and choose, or you don't have to buy 2 boxes. I bought 2 boxes of a lot of the Trifille stuff before, and I had them all stacked up here. And when I went back to the card shop, I asked him if anybody was looking for old boxes, and he actually doesn't have those boxes. So we did a nice trade. So I have Trifille Volume 5 because I traded Trifille Volume 4 back for it. He could probably sell them for a little bit more, but I don't care. I just wanted to get even for the boxes that, yeah, I could open them, but it would be the same box that we've already opened, just with a different cover on it. All right, we're going to go into the first one. Okay, this has all of our stuff on the back of it. Rare insert cards, precious rare insert cards, extremely rare insert cards. Yeah, this is the one that has the autograph A, B, C, and then autograph D and E are the extremely rare ones. So we've got a lot of stuff to go through on this one because this one has 16 packs. And I'm pretty sure with the 16 packs, you end up with usually 3 hits. Or at least we've been lucky and gotten 3 hits on these last ones. Okay, we already have hit number 1. So we are going to have to hide this one. I'm just trying to look at what it is. All right. I think we'll just use the packs. That's the easiest way to cover stuff. We'll use that pack right there. Our hit number 1 is back there. All right, so we got 3 girls. Okay, and they're color-coded on the back like all the other ones are, but the front parts are not color-coded. So that is Yuna. That's the one on the bottom, Yuna. Now, when I got... Oh, I didn't even show you guys yet. That one is Yuna. Oh, they got the big Y at the bottom. Maybe they got smart. Oh, they did, too. They got a big C at the bottom of that one for Cocoro. Geniuses. Absolute geniuses. Okay, we're going to have to cover up Cocoro there. All right, Cocoro right now is looking like she's the one that I like. There's Jun Kasai, who we've seen before. And I forgot to even look. Promo card is Jun Kasai. The reason that I got this one is because it was the only promo card left. They had already, like, this set is pretty much sold out, and I think he only had 1 or 2 promo cards left, and they were all of Jun Kasai. So that's what we ended up with that one. All right, we're going to open up a couple of packs. Let's open up 3 of these ones. We're going to open up these. We'll do the front, and then we'll do the colored back side of like 4 packs together. That's an easier way to do it, I think, since this one is going to have more packs than our usual CJ stuff that we open. All right, let's get our cards out. I do like the color coding on the numbered side of the card. That's smart because it makes it a hell of a lot easier for you to sort out which girl it is. These are a little bit stuck together. They just came out of the pack, so don't blame me for them being stuck together. Okay, we got some cool backgrounds. These ones really stand out. Yeah, these stand out nicely. All right, we got a lot of covering to do, though. All right, we've got very cool Japanese ninja style on that one. All right, we got that's like hustler level on that one. You can see where her hand is. All right. I like this Japanese dojo style one there for Yuna. That's a cool one. All right. There's Cocoro in an outfit that we're not going to have to cover. All right. And Yuna forgetting where her bra goes, so she put it on her head. All right. Let's see here. Yuna again. Jun Kasai again. I wonder who we're going to get less of. Last time we opened up one of these, we got way less of one of the girls for some reason. There's Cocoro again. There we go. Yuna again. Yeah, we're covering up a lot. These are not an easy one to go quickly through. And they do not have like they don't have the 18 plus and the 18 underside on these ones like the CJ stuff does. So we're not going to be whipping through the back of these cards as quickly as we did when we were doing the other ones. All right. Like I just looked. How long have I talked for? We're at 7 minutes already. I shouldn't say that because then people are going to be like, oh yeah, you do talk too much. I guess did we introduce for too long on this one? How come the video seems like it's already been going forever and we're just still on the first little bits of packs? All right, I guess introducing the girls and the cards and all of that stuff. All right, there we go. You know what? We're just going to keep going on the one side of the cards for right now. That's the way we're going to do it. And then we're going to go girl by girl after we have those piles done. I think that's kind of a better way to do it, because then when we do the backside, we just go one girl at a time. I know that's what we usually do, but I mean, we're going to do that with like monster piles instead of just going 5 or 6 or 10 cards at a time for each girl. All right, let's get these ones out. Double check for a hit. Love that Japanese dojo thing, looks awesome. These cards really pop. This is a really nice set. The girls, pretty decent as well, but I'm more looking at what the set looks like. All right, no hits on there. All right, so I've got my piles beside me where I've been piling them by girl. Right now, we've got a way bigger pile of Yuna. Yuna seems to be the one that we have the most of. There's Jun again. There's Jun again. Jun is pretty damn hot. They all are, actually. I like these outfits. Like these Street Fighter outfits that they've got on here in that dojo area. That's probably the best of these cards. I think that's probably that's like their best choices of the stuff from these ones. Yuna again. There. Jun again in the purple outfit. We all know how much I love purple, so I can't complain about that card at all. There we go. Jun again. Our piles are starting to even out a little bit. There is Cocoro. I think Cocoro, if I had the choice of the promo cards, I probably would have went with the Cocoro one. There's Yuna again. Yuna spread like a butterfly. Yuna again. Yeah, we're getting a good Yuna collection going here. Alright, Jun licking a knife. Dress falling off, but she's more worried about licking the knife. Jun, that's a cool outfit. I like that one. Cute outfit on that one. Alright. A little bit peeking out there on Yuna's Street Fighter style. There is Cocoro. Cocoro seems really tall. Or maybe, I don't know. It's just something about her makes her look like she's much taller than the other three. But you never really see all three together, so maybe it could just be the difference in the look of her having like a longer face than the other girls makes it look like she has a longer body than the other girls. Alright, there's Jun again, but I do like Jun. I think she's the one I picked I think I took her promo cards on the last Trifille that she was in as well. Alright, Cocoro, pretty much missing everything. Yuna. And I think that's the same Yuna card that we were joking about before. Alright, we're getting a pretty big Yuna pile going over here. Alright, we're halfway in. And we're just one hit up at the top there. That's kind of crazy. Usually with these Trifilles, it seems like there's 3. I think it's like 2 guaranteed with a possibility of 3. But it usually seems like there's something for each girl in these packs. So, let's get the girls out. Ooh, we almost pulled that one up a little bit too high. Let's see what we have here. I guess there's like this poker card one that just came out for this set as well. But it's like, and it's a set of cards. Like it's a full set of playing cards. But the cards are not like 18 plus. The cards are girls from all the sets from what I understand. Hit number 2 is going to go right there. The cards are girls from all the sets, but it's not. The cards don't have nudity on them, from what I understand. But there is like a pack in there as well, and the pack has a possibility of hits, but then it might not have a hit. Oh, we got a big hit on this one, or at least I think it is. Okay, yeah, we need one more of our packs. So we've got 3 hits up here now. All right, we got 3 hits up there at the top. Should be just 3, but we never know. All right, first we have one of the SP with the gold inlay around the outside. That one is of Yuna. Yeah, that's of Yuna, the SP3 card. Usually, if I'm remembering right, there should be 4 of those. There should be 4 SP cards. There we go. Yuna again. Yuna again. Alright. Cocoro. Cocoro again. At least there are some that we don't have to cover. It's always nice when there's ones that we don't always have to cover. But then it's always nice that there are ones we have to cover as well. There's Jun. There's Jun again. We dropped a card. We dropped poor Cocoro. Alright. I think this is the easier way to do this. Then it's, well, we still got to cover everything anyway, but this is kind of a quicker way to get through the packs at first. But we are going back through all the cards to look at the numbered colored side, which is still going to be stuff that needs to be covered over most of the time. There's Jun again. Jun and Cocoro in a lot of their pictures look pretty similar. Well, body-wise there is a difference, but face and hair-wise they do actually look similar. It's Yuna that looks very different from them. Yuna to me doesn't look so Japanese. Yuna to me looks more half, like she's half like Filipino or Indonesian or something like that, but I'm probably wrong and they'll make fun of me at the card shop for it. So, Yuna again. There's Jun in the Street Fighter style. There is Cocoro, probably before they even started doing any shooting. So some of the pictures look like it's like, oh yeah, we haven't started shooting yet, but let's take one picture of you looking normal. Yuna. And Yuna again. All right, let's get those last packs open. Yeah, we are overloaded with Yuna cards. Yuna seems to be the one we have the most of right now, sitting over here beside me, and Cocoro seems to be the one that we have the least amount of. All right. I don't know if I like these packs or not. I guess it's become normal for them that this is the way they want to do it at the Loving You, but it's kind of a cool way of doing the packs, but then at the same time, it's a little annoying to get the stuff out. I found their very first set, the cards were like sticking in the packs, and I think they got away from the cardboard packs because of that, but then it seems like they've gone back to the cardboard packs. Maybe they've done a better job of making these cardboard packs and gluing them and making sure they don't damage everything. Okay, I don't think we need to look for any other hits. Just the SP cards, right? Because there should be... Why do I hear things falling down? Is someone trying to steal food? Damn it. I should have hit pause there. Yeah, I left one of the cat's foods down, and then the other cat was in it, and then now they're knocking stuff down off the shelf. My cats are absolute savages. Oh, sorry about that quick little break. I'll try to edit it out, but if I don't, then that's because I'm lazy. Okay, let's see. We have our other 3 SP cards. We have a Yuna SP card, which is exactly the same SP card as we just had. Is it SP3? Yes, we have 2 SP3s of that one. That kind of sucks. All right, so we got the same SP card for Yuna. We have Cocoro SP8. And we have Cocoro again. SP2. All right, that's weird. Usually it's 4 SP cards, so we know we got the 4 SP cards there. And yeah, we got a double on our SP cards. Very strange. Okay, let's get into these ones. Jun. Street Fighter Cocoro. There's one Cocoro card that I absolutely love. It is the coolest freaking card. I gotta see how much of it I can show to you guys, though. Might be my favorite card of the set. I think I've seen it twice now, too. Alright, yeah, these are... We're covering up a lot more on these ones. More Yuna. It's just Yuna all over these cards. I don't know if she's the most popular one. I don't know. Is she? She's got quite the different look that makes me think that she's more certain people's style, but I don't know. Cocoro's got some good style to her. Like, come on. Are you going to turn down Cocoro? Really? Would you turn down poor Cocoro? I wouldn't turn down Cocoro. Alright, Cocoro again. Jun again. This is who we need. We need more Jun and we need more Cocoro. We don't need so much of Yuna anymore because the Yuna pile is getting a little bit big. Cocoro. Alright. Cocoro. I guess we're not, I was going to say we're kind of balancing the cards out, but no, we're not. Yuna's just overtaking this entire thing with so many base cards. I would assume the girls have an even amount of base cards. They should have an even amount of base cards. But it just seems like we got lucky, I guess. I don't know if you'd say lucky on that one, but we got a lot of one specific girl. And that would be her. That would be Yuna. Alright, there's Yuna in her bathing suit. And we put Cocoro on the wrong pile. And the last card, oh, what a surprise. It's Yuna again. Okay, so we have like double double the amount. If I put together, I don't know if I can actually show them though. Well, let's see. There's the Yuna pile. There's the Cocoro pile. It's half. And then there's the Jun pile, which is a little bit higher than that. If we put those two together, it's only about 4 or 5 cards more than Yuna has. And that's a big difference because that's a lot of Yuna cards. All right, I just want to quickly skim through these ones. But we know we got to cover her over. Especially Yuna. Yuna needs a lot of covering on her cards. But this, of course, is the back side of the cards that has the numbering on it. And it has the coloring so that you can sort the cards by girl a lot easier if you do it this way, because it's a lot easier just to put all the pink cards together. But I don't know if they all have the same numbering, or if like one part of the set would be Yuna and then one part of the set would be another girl. I don't know. I would have to look closely at the numbering. Like all the ones we just went through are all in the 50s and 60s. So maybe there's like a run of cards that's just one girl, and then it's a run of cards that's the next girl, and they go like that. Because all these numberings that we're going through right now are just 50s and 60s, and I think I see a 70 coming up for her. So maybe we'll have to look at the numbering from the other girls. Yeah, it looks like Jun is the lowest numbers, Cocoro is the middle numbers, and then this one, Yuna, is the higher numbers. But then there are some numbers like, now we're down in the 50s with her, but I'm pretty sure we got 50s for the other girls as well. So I don't know. We really would have to look at how I would have to sort and make up a set just to see how it goes. Like just to see how they number them and how they sort them. I would think it should be sorted by the type of outfit. Like do like 10 cards for each girl for one outfit, and then the next girl, then the next girl. Like do all the Street Fighter stuff back to back to back, and then go to the other stuff. But I don't know. I don't run a card company. I just break this stuff on the internet. All right. Yeah, that Street Fighter outfit stuff is probably some of the best. We got a lot of duplicated cards here. I'm seeing a lot of the same card going by. All right, cool Street Fighter stuff. Yeah, we're looking at some of the same ones because I'm seeing where I'm covering on the cards, and it feels like I've just done the same card again and again and again. Okay. Well, this is easy. We just need to get through Yuna. We really do. Because the amount of cards that Yuna has here is the same amount of cards as the other two girls. So it will be quicker to get through the other two girls once we can get Yuna out of the way. Alright. At least my camera is focusing nicely today. It's not screwing me up where I'm yelling at it to focus like I usually do. Okay. We missed something on that one, didn't we? Hopefully that didn't really slip past. Alright. And cover up some butt on that one. Okay. So, there we go on. There's all the Yunas. Let's put Yunas aside over here. Let's go to Jun first. Because I think Cocoro, and there's that awesome Cocoro card that I really want to show everybody. Okay. Jun has, yeah. Jun, I don't know. I'm trying to get through them. I'm trying to focus on what I can and can't show on these ones. I think the difference between Jun and Cocoro is that one of them has had a lot more lawn work done than the other one. One's got a landing strip. The other one's got a desert, is from what I can tell. That's a really cute picture of her. See, it's nice that they do have some of those pictures where it's just we can see exactly what she looks like without having to worry about covering stuff like that. Yeah, all of these cards are numbered down in the early, 1 to 10, the teens and the 20s seem to be her cards. So I do believe that maybe they do like 30, 30, 30, or no, they can't because that last set was lower. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on these numbers. I see the highest number I've seen for her was 22 so far. But we will see what's going to come up. Yo, we almost missed covering on that one. I'm trying to go too fast and I'm almost forgetting to cover cards. I'm just showing them like, oh yeah, that's okay. I think we kind of accidentally had one card kind of slip through the editing process there earlier, but it was a very quick slip, so I don't think it will be that noticeable. All right. So there was Jun. Jun's highest number, 21. 23. Highest number I got for her is a 23. So we'll see what the other ones give us. All right. And the last one we're up to is Cocoro. The Cocoro card I wanted to show you guys is this one. I love the mirror shots. The mirror I have to cover and outside the mirror I have to cover. And I just have to say she has got a great butt on her. She really does. Like, we shouldn't really be showing it because we have to be careful. But yeah, she is my pick from this set. I would say she is the one that I would choose of the three from this set if I was choosing the cards or if I was choosing to meet one or get attacked Street Fighter style. I would go with her. Nice glasses on that one. See, she's just got a nice... The behind pictures on her are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely. She's got like the perfect butt behind her on a lot of these pictures. All right. The cutesy funny face picture that girls love to do in Asia. All right. Street Fighter covering. Don't think we need to cover that one, but we're going to just in case. This one, we kind of have to cover anything that's showing because there's nothing covering. All right, we're almost through the Cocoro cards. Cover a little bit of the butt so we don't get in trouble. Cover all the boobs so we don't get in trouble. Cover bottom and top so we're not in trouble there. Cover at least half the butt just to protect ourselves there. We're almost through. That. I think I like Jun's Street Fighter outfit better, but Cocoro looks hotter in that coat, in that style. I think that's what it is. And I'll get that one covered there. Okay, that's it for our base cards. Let's get our base cards out of the way, and let's get to our hits. I forget what hit I put where. I know the front hit is the one that I want to show you last. So we got to make sure Naomi doesn't fall down up there. Whatever this one is this the thicker one or is this the thinner one? Let's go with this one anyway. We already pulled it out and I don't want to drop stuff because I keep dropping stuff. We will move this hit back. We will get out our sleeve and get out just a tiny bit of tape. We will just go tiny tape on this one. Oh, cops are coming for me. All right. Let's get the little part of this one covered that we need to cover. And we have... Congratulations, you have received an autograph card by Cocoro. 71 out of 99. And there is our autograph. Weird autograph, but I guess that's just the way she does it. Autograph B. Down there. Autograph B of Cocoro. So that's one of the more regular autograph cards. Oh yeah, it's not. I was going to say, it should be on the back of the box. It's not on the back of the box. It's on the back of the packs. Autograph A is out of 250. Autograph B is out of 99. So that's an autograph B out of 99 for Cocoro, the one that we liked the most. All right. Our next one is a relic, I'm pretty sure. Yes. All right. Lovin' You relic. Yeah, we're going to have to cover both parts. All right. And the Lovin' You, the more base relics, of course, we already know. They are numbered, but they're not numbered per card. They are just numbered of how many of these were made. And then you just know that you have one of the number of these ones. So this is out of 180. Lovin' You theme costume. Lovin' You theme costume of Yuna Ogura. Or Ogura, yeah. So it's not number 1 out of 180. It's 1 of 180. So this is the Lovin' You theme costume card. That's the black from her Street Fighter outfit. I do like her Street Fighter outfit. I like the black style Street Fighter outfit that she has. She's just not really the one that I focused on that much on these ones. So, I almost pulled that down. The theme costume card, Lovin' You theme costume card out of 180, and there's 9 different ones. So each girl has 3 different costumes that they have the costume cards for these ones. So we got the Street Fighter themed costume, which is a very, very cool one to get. And our last one, I think this is the first time I've ever hit one of these types of hits. I'm pretty sure this is one of the more rare ones. I think. I don't know. Okay. And we do have to cover. We have to cover on the back. We don't need to cover the front of this one. We just need to cover the back of this one. We're going to use a tiny bit of tape because it's a very small picture on the back of this one. All right. Let's get that covered. Let's get those covered so you should know what I'm talking about. Okay. Congratulations. We have a 29 out of 60, and this is June, whatever. You have received a Lovin' kiss mark of Jun Kasai. Have not hit the kiss marks. Not a strong kiss mark on it, but it's still there. It's a nice one. Haven't hit the kiss cards. I don't think I've hit any kiss cards in any of these sets. I don't think I've hit a kiss card in CJ or Juicy or the Lovin' You. I might be wrong. I'm thinking maybe I've hit a kiss card, but I can't think of who or what set that I actually hit the kiss card from. All right, so there we go. There's our 3 hits from Lovin' You Volume 5. Right? Lovin' You Volume 5. Cocoro Asano, Jun Kasai, and Yuna Ogura. That's our 3 girls for that set. And we have a hit from each. Seems like that's what happens most of the time when we get these, is that we get a hit from each one of the girls. So we have costume card from Yuna, kiss card from Jun, and an autograph B card from Cocoro over there. Not a bad set. I think this was the cheapest set that they've had. Or maybe not. No, this wasn't the cheapest. But the Trifille sets, if it's just a regular Trifille, they're a lot more affordable than some of the other ones are. So, yeah, this is a good value. For 3 hits on these ones, these are always a good value one. And it's always nice. An autograph, a relic, and some type of other card. And since our some type of other card was the kiss card from Jun, that's a pretty decent hit to get on there. And of course, there's the Jun card that we had, the promo card, which is, I didn't even really say it, it's the plastic. It's like the see-through plastic card. So the back, we probably still have to cover a little bit because you can kind of see through it. But yeah, there we go. I think Lovin' You is doing more of their promo cards are going to be those plastic see-through cards like that. So that's it. There we go. That took us a little bit longer, but that one, it always takes us a little bit longer to get through the Trifille boxes. A lot more stuff to look at, more packs than the CJ stuff as well. So it will always be a little bit of a longer video to do these ones. And I don't know. I don't know. Should I cut these down? Should I just cut them down and just put up some of the hits and make like a cut up video of this stuff? Or should I just break this way? I don't know. If you're watching and you have some type of theory on that, let me know. If you watch the whole thing, let me know too. Because I just kind of want to know how many people actually watch all the way through, or if they just jump to this end part. I have no idea. But I can do it anyway. I could always edit the videos down and just do smaller clip videos from this. Or I could just do the break the way I do the break. Who knows? But if you're new here, we do a lot of this stuff. Cocoro, Jun, Yuna, there they all are. All right, so Lovin' You Trifille Volume 5, all done. If you're new, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Go back over the past videos. We've got a lot of videos that have come out recently, and we got a lot of videos in the pipe coming down the line as well, because there's lots of sets that we're finally getting around to. So every 10 to 12 days or so, there should be a video. Maybe we will up that to a little bit faster, but right now that seems like a good way of releasing these ones for me. So I don't know when this one's coming out, because I don't know what part of the order this one's going to be in, but once you're up to this one, go back. There's probably lots of good CJ. There's lots of good Lovin' You and Juicy Honey. Probably some of those hits boxes from Japan before that, and all that type of stuff will be coming up after as well. So more cards, more boxes, more gorgeous women coming. So there we go. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.